Shouldn't you be wearing your seatbelt? It's broken. My dad's van is like older than my dad. Don't worry, if you sail this heap off the mountainside, I'll fly out the windshield first and break everyone's fall.
That's nice.
Oh,
What a good friend.
good friend. What does JFA mean? Randy barked up, half a cackle before catching himself mid-guffaw at a stink eye from Russell. He quickly pressed his tongue to his teeth and hissed out his unfinished laugh before restraining himself to a goofy, knowing look. Oh, Goonie. It reminded me of the look a little boy gave me in grade school once before whispering poop into my ear and running away. I didn't understand what was so funny then either.
Everything, maybe? That is like comedy gold. You've never done that?
No, I
Ran up to
haven't.
someone, looked really intense, went to their ear, pooped them, run away!
No, but no.
You don't know
Not that
humor.
word anyway.
You don't know humor.
Humor?
Humor.
Humor. Still, I don't know what Randy means by JFA, but, well, I have a vague idea. You're a lucky dude, Russell. She's like a little baby chick that's been hatched from the heavens and foolishly placed in your clumsy man hands. Daytona goes, Daytona's gonna be a riot with this little angel reminding you to say your prayers every night before bed. I'm not that innocent. You don't have to make fun of me. Sorry, no offense, man, honestly. You do know innocence not a bad thing to be, right? Yeah, you don't want to end up like Randy, and there's plenty of non-degenerate fun to be had in Florida, man. If you were listening to if you were listening to me earlier and not just waiting around to crack jokes. Oh, I was listening, and I don't expect you to appreciate my highboard humor. That's what it said. My rib hurts.
Nice one.
Randy half burped, but then swallowed it. Russell smiled, but tried to pretend he hadn't. I'm in pain. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You missed my amazing joke from earlier because you were asleep, Dawn. Oh? Yeah, see? Randy gestured at the windshield. Once again, I was lost. See, your greatest enemy is on the horizon. I felt an ice water chill rush through my veins and still my heartbeat. If we don't hurry, he'll catch us.
Who?
Read on.
Okay.
Gotta reach that hotel before dusk falls. Dusk. He was pointing towards the sunset ahead of us as we drove westward, and the day faded down the road before us.
Get it? Because her name is Dawn.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. See? It's funny. Because your name is Dawn. I'm hilarious. Even Randy sounded embarrassed by the awful joke, but put a smile on my face to mirror Russell's. That nightmare still had me on edge. It was It was comforting to realize that I don't know.
It was comforting to realize that it didn't mean anything after all.
You know, you and Russell really do make the perfect joke together. Excuse me? Wait, that's not what I meant. I mean, you make a good joke. Let me see. What do I mean? I guess I'm just proud of him for picking a good girl for once. It seems like you're the glimmering sunrise to my little Rhode Island bread. Hey. With you in his life, he finally has something to crow about. You wouldn't believe the kind of girls this cocky bastard would go after in high school. This one time... Enough, Randy, shut up! Can't you just shut... Fuck! Ah! Russell got really upset, okay?
burst of anger came out of nowhere. I shifted uncomfortably in my seat.
He may have been yelling at Randy, but he was looking at me. He seemed embarrassed. Maybe sad. I wasn't sure.
What about that is funny?
She has trouble dealing with these stressful situations and sometimes laughs at inappropriate moments.
We're really shit for internal monologues, aren't we?
Just the worst. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it, man. I'm sorry, okay? Russell breathed out sharply through his nose but didn't respond. He just kept his eyes on the road. I guess he didn't know what to say. Should I say something instead? What will you do?
I feel like it's Russell's job. No, Randy's job to lighten the mood. But
I thought you were a supportive girlfriend.
Yeah, but so Russell. He's supportive of Randy. Russell, Randy. Which one's which?
Okay, alright. The one in the back is Randy.
Randy.
The one in the front is Russell.
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend.
Whom I love.
Whom I love. My love.
My love.
My love.
Plans ahead. Lighten the mood.
Yeah. Try to lighten the mood. You two are adorable. JFA.
Oh, this is gonna backfire, isn't it?
Randy burst into laughter, rocking back and forth in his seat and rattling the back of Russell's with unbridled glee. Russell just shook his head. Well, there you go. You've done it. You've corrupted my girlfriend. I hope you're real damn proud of yourself. I am giddy. I am going to giddy up and giddy down in my seat for the rest of the drive. Yeah, you do that, but quick jiggle in my seat, man. I gotta drive. I smiled. That's right. Nothing to worry about after all. Hey, why don't we flip on the radio or something? It should at least help keep you awake for the last stretch of the night before we reach civilization again.
Are they not being entertained by the background music?
No.
Oh.
It's, non-diegetic?
Non-diegetic.
Non-diegetic. Believe me, I'd love to, but I think the antenna's busted on your dad's van. It is? That's new. Whoops. Whoops.
Woohoo!
Woohoops! The tape deck should still work though. Got any cassettes? Just the one. You know the one, so maybe not that one. That one? Yeah, maybe not that one. I've got some in my bag in the trunk. Warrant, 38 Special, Sticks.
Sticks.
Sticks!
Sticks!
I heard a groan from somewhere just behind my head. Huh? Oh, I got some new tracks recently. You cool with Poison?
Yeah.
Dirty. Kyle doesn't like it when I hit the table.
You can hear it vibrate in the mic.
I'm sorry. I feel really strongly about Talk Dirty to me.
Put it. Don't hit anything.
Okay. Poison. I will throw myself under the van. The new voice on the heels of the groan I heard earlier was both familiar and shocking to me all at once. I knew who the voice belonged to, but it bothered me that I hadn't realized until this very moment he was in the car with us. That was Colin, and of course Colin would be here because... why was that again? Come on, have some fucking decency. Nobody wants to listen to Poison.
Fuck off.
Excuse you.
Foul language. Everyone wants to listen to Poison.
Everyone wants to listen to Poison. Not a fan of metal, huh? What do you listen to, Colin? Colin! I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age. I'm so sorry. Devo, Depeche Mode, Talking Heads maybe. You know, just music.
I like the Talking Heads.
Oh, did you just say the Talking Heads? Oh. It's been bad enough sitting cheek to cheek with you for 8 hours, so for the love of all that is holy on God's own terra, don't even think about stinking up this cabin with your goddamn hair cheese. It's very mean.
It's very mean.
It's very mean. Well, take a pill, little dude. I've been trying to stay out of your business, but space is limited with 3 to a seat. Colin stiffened at the word little, and even bothered to look up from his game for a moment. I'd swear his pupils had narrowed like he was a bucket-hatted alley cat. That's
Really?
a bucket hat.
I know.
Oh.
I know what a hat is. Even if I didn't, I could probably put 2 and 2 together.
Oh. I wasn't talking about facial cheeks, but that hardly matters in light of your perpetually toxic union. Why are you so mean? What? Colin's attention had already drifted back down to his game, but his mouth kept moving at the same irritable rhythm as his thumbs. What, you don't speak plain English? Then allow me to rephrase. It's bad enough that I'm strapped into a 3-seater with your Titanic backside, and it's bad enough that I have to hear your mouth flap out blissful inanity all day. I don't need the musical ambience in the van to match the odor. I don't think Randy understood Colin's insult better than I did. Well, it did kind of stink when Randy spoke. Was that what he meant? Seriously, Dawn, turn the AC back on. Randy's other favorite poison is gagging me out. I had been wondering why Randy's breath burned my nose a little. I guess that meant it was alcohol. So that meant Colin had been sitting breathing in booze stench for the last few hours while I'd been sleeping peacefully. I guess I'd be a little grumpy in his position too. Seriously, how did a hunk of meat as dumb as you even make it into a 4-year school? If Randy's anything to go by, I can just wipe my ass on my ACT this year and I'll end up in an Ivy League. But not that grumpy. I'd never spent much time with Colin in the past, but our few interactions hadn't been friendly ones.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I got the feeling Russell and Randy weren't going to become friends with him either. Still, he was coming with us on our spring break trip because... Coco, are you being mean to my friends? You better not be. He was my best friend's little brother.
Because I was wondering if no one else in the car liked him or kind of knew him.
Who invited him? Danielle. Well, Danny. It was all coming back to me now. You woke me up, you little butthead. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, what? Uh-huh, I guess I woke you up. Sorry. You better be. I stay up all night putting the finishing touches on this wicked road trip. I finally get a well-deserved nap in this crampy little backseat. Oh, you're cramped, are you? And you interrupt my beauty sleep to harass everybody. Coco. Coco! Ah, enough with the Coco! Coco!
Coco!
What are you, 5? You're the one going all terrible twos on the nice boy who lent us this van. Now say you're sorry to Randy for saying all those mean things to him. I'm sorry to Randy for saying all those mean things to him. Don't sweat it, dude. It's whatever. That's better. Randy's nice. You two should be friends. He can't help it that he has a Titanic backside or stanky breath or terrible taste in music.
I think that might actually be me. I'm
What,
Randy.
you're Randy?
I'm Randy.
Don't be Randy.
Why not?
He's my favorite and I am in love with him.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Colin smiled. Randy frowned. And I can't help it that Santa gave me a little butthead for Christmas instead of the little brother I asked for. Majorly unfair. I blame the elves. You were probably supposed to be an elf baby or something. Colin scrunched down even further in his seat and tapped away at the game buttons, but Danny continued to loom over his shoulder. You're still bouncing guys out of that building? That is bogus. How is the whole thing not burned down by now? You must not be a very good fireman. Colin didn't really seem bothered by Danny's slings and arrows. If anything, he seemed happy. Still, he shrunk his smile down even farther and let out a sigh. You people make my head hurt.